Sir Edmund Hillary mentioned, it's not the mountains we conquer, but ourselves. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
In 2006, me, along with 7 more friends from Kendriya Vidyalaya, to spend a perfect weekend, planned a trek to Kemanaguri, which is at an altitude of around 4,700 feet. Kemanaguri is in the middle of a tiger reserve. So you can experience never-ending forest ranges, huge grasslands, river streams and waterfalls all around the hill slopes. We started our trek around 7 a.m., passing through a dense forest and crossing numerous rain-fed streams. Initially, as we walked, the forest kept becoming denser and denser. After we reached a significant altitude, the wood started thinning. After 2 hours of trek, trees completely disappeared and only tall grasses were seen. All my friends were happy and enjoying. Seenu and me were disappointed. We wanted more. So me and Seenu started exploring and running from one grassland to another. It was a lot of fun. We crossed around 6 mountains and were on the tallest grassland and waving at our friends on the other side. A thought struck my mind and I told Seenu, dude, I think we're very close to the vehicle. Why don't we take a shortcut to the jungle, walk across the river stream and reach there first? Seenu happily agreed. Bro, that's a fantastic idea. And if we reach there, we can boost up our achievement also. Let's do it. Shortly, we entered the jungle. Immediately we realized it's not going to be an easy walk like that on the grassland. Apart from the trees, because of the rains, lots of shrubs and thorny plants had densely covered the ground. It was very difficult to walk. Still, we moved on. As we walked, the climb started becoming more treacherous. The physical effort was draining. Humidity was very high and the heat was relentless. And I was dripping sweat. Worst of all, I was thirsty and we had no water. Because of the thorny plants, it was impossible to access the stream. After some time, we reached the peak. A strong wind was blowing. Now, we had to just keep going straight and make sure that the river stream was always on our right. But wait, which way we are supposed to go? The view in every direction looked the same. Only now I realized what a foolish mistake I had made. Added to this, at a distance, we heard blood-curdling screeches. A tiger or a fox might have caught a monkey or some other prey. Fear gripped us. And we started walking again. After a few hours of walk, suddenly there was snapping of branches behind us. Stealthy thud of footsteps, something coming. The rustle of the leaves and the branches on the ground was so clear. Behind the tree, there was a huge bison, and luckily it was equally scared looking at us. Both bison and we ran in opposite direction, not even bothered to look at each other. Seenu broke down. Dude, please don't cry. Don't break now. Be a man of action. I coaxed Seenu. Seenu said, Murthy, I forgot to tell you, this area, apart from being a tiger reserve, is also a Naxalite area. I said, bro, thank you so much for letting me know so early. I immediately grabbed a stick and filled my pocket with pebbles. In case a wild animal or a Naxalite should approach us, I would make a horrendous clatter and throw a stone at them and scare them away. But whenever I heard a rustle, the motto, be a man of action, wasn't all that encouraging. I held my breath and waited for the rustling to recede into the jungle. Few hours went by and we kept walking. Around 4 p.m., A bit far away, I saw a pipeline passing through a stream. For a moment, I thought I was hallucinating being in the forest for so long. But the pipeline, after 2 hours, took us to Kemagundi guest house. Words couldn't explain my happiness. With a sigh of relief, we went to our friends waiting near the vehicle. Sinu was all praises for me. I had survived the jungle for 9 hours without any improvement. Friends, I walked into the woods and came out taller than the trees. My request to all of you is life is short. Please don't take it very seriously. Of all the paths you take in your life, make sure a few of them are cut. So,